Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft back on the Hitbocraft server at this sort of starter base area that has a lot of automated farms and just some farms. Been working on it a little bit in between the episodes. I decided to craft some maps and get the area mapped out. So that was the bridge we just came across. That is actually where spawn is up here-ish. There's the two towers and a bridge across. The bridge across the river with the wheat area and the sheep. That would be in that direction. Here's the house we're standing in front of. This green sort of trickly thing is the pathway that I've started to let the grass blocks come across. Then we have three of the tree farms. The fourth here is the oak one that has a top on it just to keep oak trees from being the huge oak trees which take a long time to cut down. And then we've got a little bit of dirt here that is the outside of the temple, and the temple area has started. So just giving you a little update on what I've been up to in between the episodes. I did finish off the other tower for the desert temple and the entrance, including having some grass come across there. The second statue is up. Once I get either sea lanterns or some other form of light, I'll put those in that middle area. I haven't done anything on the interiors other than putting torches there, and we can see the dirt still stretches around it like we saw on the map to give sort of a border of what's going on there. And that's that. Alright, on to the next thing. Last episode we added in the cows and a nice little breeding spot, and then a spot for the baby cows to come down. I did change out how the lava is dispensed, because I was getting a lot of just raw beef. Still coming through, but not nearly as much as before. Now it's just a button that you press that turns it on quickly and turns it off quickly, so that it'll light the cows that have grown up on fire, that they're on fire when they die, so you get the cooked version of the meat instead of just raw. And let's see what else. I added a clock so that when I'm down here doing things, I don't have to just open the door and look up. I can know, oh, I need to sleep, and to sleep you have to kill off the skeletons that pop up there. I also added a grindstone here, which you have to use a grindstone now in 1.14 to combine bows that aren't perfectly healthy bows together to get them to be full durability, and that's what I've done with those. Any other updates down here? Oh, I'll get to it later, but I found an area where there's a bunch of string from cobwebs, and so I was able to make a lot of fishing rods, and in one of the ones I did, it gave me a mending fishing rod and another fishing rod that had some other enchantments on it, so I combined those together to be the Sea of Thieves fisher. So now I should be able to just come down here, automatically fish here, and it should work out just fine. And because you get experience from that, it should repair the mending fishing rod, so I won't really need these other ones, which is just great. So let's go to that area that I found the string in, and I'll show you what's going to be coming in future episodes. A downside of having all these grass blocks that need to turn into, well, all these dirt blocks that need to turn into grass as it just spreads, because my shovel doesn't have silk touch on it, so I can't just pick up the grass and place it where I want, is that I need a lot of dirt. And I haven't really found a good source of dirt yet, so I was coming over here just sort of taking out all sorts of grass blocks. As there's a skeleton. Get him out, hopefully. And So grabbing dirt from the grass blocks, and just sort of trimming off stuff, and eventually made my way over this way and found a cave entrance that it looked like Beardo had scouted and torched up a bit. So I went, oh, another one, hello. So I went in and took out, there's some iron and some coal that I took out, and just kept following it down and lighting it up more as I was going, thinking, oh, I'll just find the bottom and blah blah blah. But then, as we come down here, it runs into an underground mine shaft. And there's lots of cobweb, and when you hit cobweb with swords, it drops string. And then as I was coming over here, there's a whole lot of cobwebs. And what do I find here is a cave spider spawner. So, in the next couple episodes, I will be making a cave spider spawner farm. Once I figure out how to do that, because I'm pretty sure that's cave spider spawner. This spawner. It might just... No, it must be cave spider, because one of them came and attacked me while I was doing it. So cave spiders are different than regular spiders because they can fit through even a 1 block gap. So even if you have a half slab, they can kind of crawl through. So you have to have like a special setup to get them to not come after you. So I was doing that. Let's see, what else did I find? Oh, I found this way. As I was just collecting more and more string. I also collected up all the rails that I could. I think it's this way, this way. I think. I get turned around here. Yeah, it's not this way. Alright, I will find it and then I'll come back and show you where it is. Okay, so this wasn't what I was thinking of, but here's another cave spider spawner in this same sort of ravine here. So there's a skeleton shooting at me. That was just down the hall from where I just was. So it wasn't what I was looking for, but it is nice. Okay, so what I was looking for, there's a just regular spider spawner somewhere in here. And I don't know where it is. And that's what I'm looking for. So I will keep finding it, but it's this way-ish, and then... Oh yeah, here we go. I remember. This way, and then up over here, and here it is. A spider spawner. So they're not within distance that I can do both. I will check that new one that I found that's, I think, somewhere down there. And I'll check to see if that's close enough. That might be. But if not, it'll be a really good source of string for both of those. And I'll probably do the spider spawner first, because that's easier. Because they don't poison you when they attack you, they just hit you. And they should be easier to manage than the cave spider spawner. But that's what I know, and that's what I'm gonna do. Probably not this episode, but as the next episode. Because this episode I'd like to work on getting lamp posts for the path area. So I've got a couple designs, and I'll figure out which one works best for the desert. And then I'll have a different one for the forest area and beyond. Alright. I'll throw up some designs and show you what I'm thinking. As you can see, it's rather dark around here. I threw down a lot of torches back when the patrols were coming through. I think I figured out a solution for that I'll use a data pack. But yeah, as husks come in and other stuff come in, I don't really want to be attacked all the time in this area. I like it to be safe. I don't want to just have to wall off everything. So I need some lampposts, some light sources that look kind of like they fit in the area. And I don't have a whole lot of resources, so I have torches. I can go to the nether for glowstone. I think the main source I'm going to use are the jack-lanterns, which is what I used on the bridges. Oh, hello. But I mean, those, I do like the look of them, so I might use them, hide them in blocks. Not really sure. So I'll come up with a few designs after I sleep the night away, and I'll be back. I've come up with some designs, and I'm not sure what I think about them. I like the pumpkins, because they give light, and they look better than a torch. They're a whole block. I think I like the dark oak better than the birch fence posts, as it stands out more against the sand. So I'm not going to go with this one. This one is 3 tall, just blank like that. This one over here is 1 tall and covered in trapdoors. So you can't see the pumpkin, but there's a pumpkin in there. The nice thing about this is that it gives light 6 blocks out, and then then it's down to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it covers a lot more distance than up here. It's only 4 blocks out. As you go up, it doesn't cast as far to the sides as it is. I tried putting a gold block there just to see if I should be super fancy with it, but I don't like it, and it's going to be really costly since I don't have a whole lot of gold. This was me trying it out at 2 high and at 3 high to give how far it's going to be distance-wise. I think I like the 1 high because as you're running by, you don't see that it's a pumpkin. It just sort of looks like a little blip there. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If I should really go with this 1 high that just looks sort of like a mushroom. Lots of oak trapdoors. I have a lot of dark oak. It shouldn't be difficult to make. And then it still provides light. And you can scare people by showing them the face. Alright, let me know. And I'm going to take these down and move on to the next project. Next project I think is going to be putting in a floor for the temple. It's not going to be the final floor, but it'll give me something to sort of work on and work off of. So I can put maybe some more machines or various things in here. So I'm going to treat this is the floor level and get a bunch of cobblestone, I think, and fill this all in. Hopefully the next shot will be me having filled this all in. And here's the finished product. It took a few in-game days to go run and grab all the cobblestone and then fill it all in. I left the stairs here so I can still get down here if I need to find what's killing stuff. The glass block here is where the fish farm is down there, so I needed to leave that open as well. But other than that, this is cobblestone. The few holes you see are where there were torches, and I just left those alone. There is the floor for this temple. I have either the idea of using granite, polished granite, to make designs in the floor, and then use stone or some other block as the accent, or leave it like this and just use lots and lots of carpet. The nice thing about carpet is that I wouldn't use torches, sorry, because things can't spawn on carpet. Words. And the reason that this isn't filled in is because this will probably just be a wall like it is over there. And then I made the dirt path run along here, and it'll go in here and probably just go in and be a downward underneath here type entrance, because this is a natural cave that spawned in here. So I've got some planning to do for the floor and for the spider farm. I'll save that for next episode. This has been Dirnan playing Minecraft. I'll see you next time.